welcome back to my channel. Today I have a monthly July message for all of the Aries out in the collective. Please note this is going to be a general reading, so it will not resonate with every single Aries out in the collective. I ask that you take with you what resonates from this message and leave the rest behind. If you are new to my channel, welcome to Eileen Into Spirit. My name is Eileen Rouse. I'm a psychic intuitive and a spiritual essence coach, and I provide you with guidance, wisdom, and inspiration every other week right here on this channel. Without further ado, Aries, let's dive right into your monthly message. All right, Aries, you know the drill. This is going to be a 9-card draw, so let's get shuffling. What information and what insight can you offer Aries this month, Spirit? Okay, Aries, you are starting off at the Wheel of Fortune. So here is where I'm currently seeing you. Wow, Aries, you have got 3 major arcanas right at the start. So the Wheel of Fortune really talks about our fate, our destiny. It talks about karma. The Wheel of Fortune is constantly moving. So I feel that where you currently are right now is, I feel that there's going to be some significant changes in your life here, Aries, things that you have been really wanting to sort of bring about in your day-to-day life. This could be like new significant changes. I really feel that this is ultimately moving you towards your purpose, your passion, something you're really excited about. It's also going to be very important that whatever lessons you learn, you truly learn to see the truth of what is currently going on. I literally am kind of shocked because as of right now, you literally have 5 major arcanas. So one thing I can tell you here, Aries, is that major arcana cards really speak to spiritual enlightenment. It really talks about what you're learning and what you're ascending, all of that. And so I just want to point out here that with this many cards, with this many major arcanas, this is a major shift in your spiritual development and your enlightenment. And so there's going to be a lot of, I don't want to say change, but it's more like there's just going to be a major shift that's going to be happening for you. So it's going to be very important that you really listen very closely. So as I mentioned, where you currently are is the Wheel of Fortune. Now, the Wheel of Fortune is basically, as I stated, your fate, your destiny. It's karma. Karma is basically the experiences that we have. When we have the Wheel of Fortune, it's important for us to just go with the flow. We cannot really control the Wheel of Fortune because it's constantly moving, and we have to learn how to be adaptable. We have to learn how to be a little bit more flexible. We have to learn how to go with the flow. Even when things are not going our way, it is important for us to truly hold our vision, hold our focus on the things that we truly desire. And we have to learn to understand, to see the illusions in the experiences that we have and sort of learn through them, grow through them, and really take the higher road, right? Remembering that we are constantly aligning ourselves to our higher aspect. And it's important for us to remain in alignment with who we truly are at the core and at the center. So I want to point out, though, that this Wheel of Fortune is really, I sort of am viewing it as it is moving in your favor. And the reason I say that is because you have Justice with the High Priestess here and the World. So your 4 corners is just bam. Your 4 corners right now is the Wheel of Fortune, the World, Justice, and the High Priestess. So that in and of itself here, Aries, really signifies to me that things are really starting to move and starting to progress in the area of your purpose, what you're here to do, the things that bring you the most joy. You've approached this end of the cycle where you're now, you've learned all that you've needed to learn in the previous cycle, and now you're shifting towards a newer cycle where you're going to be learning, have that higher learning, shifting into that enlightenment and really learning from those experiences that is more in alignment with who you are at the core and at the center. And it's really incorporating that higher aspect of who you are. You don't really have a very clear vision of this just yet, but you have an idea. And I think that's the most important thing, because when I look at the X here, and I very rarely mention this, but the heart of your reading is the Page of Cups, which tells me that you are dreaming. You have this vision that you are holding very dear to your heart here, Aries, and you're focusing all of your intentions, all of your dreams, and all of your desires. All of your energy is going into this vision that you currently have. And when I'm viewing the X, what it's really telling me is that because you've continued to hold that vision, Spirit is now going to gift you this opportunity that you must learn to anchor into the physical and take action upon it. Recognizing that, where your resources are coming from. I feel like this is going to be a learning experience for you to truly raise your vibrational frequency and really align with the higher aspects of learning and spiritual growth here. So what is your theme? Your theme is the Chariot. And I love this because Chariot really speaks about our willpower, our greatest desires, and the things that we actually put into motion. So the Chariot really talks about fast movement. And I feel that this is about victory for you, because in your middle area, in your middle section here, you have the Chariot with the Page of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. So I feel that whatever is transpiring for you, it's going to transpire very quickly, but it's going to be very important that you stay very focused on your truest intention here. Remember to keep the vision. Remember to continue to hold that vision for yourself here, Aries, and recognize that everything that is presented to you is an opportunity for you to pretty much plant, right? To allow it to grow and to sprout and to extend out further. Okay. The other thing about the Chariot is that this is about your willpower and your strength to continue pushing forward. Understanding that there are going to be multiple directions in which you can go. So don't just settle on one particular direction. You really want to go with the flow. You want to allow yourself to sort of utilize your own intuition to guide you in the best course, right? Like which is the best route, okay? Now, what are you accomplishing? The World. As I mentioned, this is a completion. So I feel that you have completed a cycle here, and I feel that this month, the month of July, is going to be that final completion. So everything that you've kind of been working on to get you to a point of actually starting to put progress towards this specific goal or this specific dream that you have is going to start taking shape in August. I want to point out here that July is really about you wrapping up any loose ends, you being very clear, making sure that you're really attached to that vision of what you're desiring, and making sure that you truly create exactly what it is that you are feeling wholeheartedly, right? And understanding here, when I'm looking this way with the World, the Page of Cups, and the Justice, justice is about the law of cause and effect. It's about really looking at things, understanding that there is an effect for every cause, and there is a cause for every effect. So it's important that when you look at, your thoughts, your feelings, your actions, the energy that you're putting towards your goals, your visions, and your dreams, understand that there is always going to be an outcome, right? It's always going to be in alignment. One thing I always tell people about justice is that The Justice represents the sword and it represents the scales. It's Libra energy. So it's about finding that balance, right? Finding the balance within yourself, understanding what sounds good to you, what doesn't sound good to you, understanding what feels right to you, right? And I feel that for you, it's really about learning to understand what that looks like and what that feels like for you, because what you are currently going to experience is going to be completely different from others. And I feel this is why when you have that sword, it's really about finding your truth. Okay. Now, what do you need to avoid? You have the moon here in what you need to avoid. And I feel that what this is it's illusions, it's fears, right? I feel a lot of times that when you are trying to manifest something, or when you're trying to build a vision, or you're trying to achieve a goal, we often want to hide from our insecurities. We want to hide from the things that we often don't want to look at, right? Because it's easier. It's like we get this thought out of sight, out of mind kind of thing. And I feel this is what you're needing to avoid. You have to be willing to face your fears head on. You have to be willing to face the illusions, because if not, then when things get really hard, when things get a little difficult, it's going to waver the amount of energy and effort you put into your vision and your goals here, Aries. So this is why it's so important that you avoid this. Like, the one thing I always know, especially in this moon card, she's holding a mask, right? Don't hide behind your mask. Really allow yourself to be authentic at this time. Really allow yourself to truly express how you really are feeling. Understand that, you know, this is all an experience. This is all a learning experience. It's part of how you are going to truly grow as you transition to this new chapter in your life, okay? Now, what do you need to embrace? Page of Cups. This is young energy. This is energy of holding the dream, holding the vision, allowing ourselves to be creative and to have ideas and to not just settle on things being a specific way. The one thing about the Page of Cups is that they allow their inner child to come forward. To utilize that imagination and to really sort of spark different ways on how to achieve certain specific things. And I feel this is what you're needing to embrace. I feel that a lot of times as adults, we forget how to play. We forget how to have fun and sort of allow our imagination to sort of expand and grow. And this is where I feel that you're going to find some of your greatest ideas and insights when you allow your inner child to just come forward. Okay, so this is what you're needing to embrace. Now, the obstacle is the Seven of Cups. And let me tell you why I feel this is very important for you at this time. The Seven of Cups speaks about different opportunities. We all have our own desires, or we all have our own ideas of which is the best path, or which is the best choice, okay? But the thing is that when you focus on the illusions, and you make choices based off of fear or illusion, then you aren't making a conscious choice. I feel that ultimately when you see this particular card, up here there is this tree, and these two individuals here with all of these cups. So the cups represents everything that they have put all of their hard work, all of their energy, all of their love and their admiration, everything that they have that makes them feel joyous, and everything is in these cups. And they want to go up here, okay? They want to go to this higher tree, right? It's a higher way of living. It's a new chapter, right? I think a lot of times when we are in our journey in life, right, we're often seeking for direction, okay? Because look, he's looking at a map, right? This individual here is looking at a map and he's trying to find, how am I going to get there, right? She, in this image, is just pointing there, and there are these little wisps, right, which sort of look like stars, right? Okay, I'm going to bring this up because this keeps coming up and I want to. So we all know that when dandelions grow, and they overgrow, they become these little puffs of white, right? That we are often told when we're young that when we pull them off, we are to make a wish and to blow, and all of those seeds then get spread, right? And that pretty much sends our wishes off to be granted, okay? This is the same way, right? I feel that it's important for you to recognize, with the moon card here as what you're avoiding, don't get caught up in the illusions, right? I feel like because you're needing to embrace that inner child, that young inner child that allows themselves to imagine the impossible, the illusion for you might be, I need to follow a specific plan. I need to follow a specific path. That is what's going to get you tripped up here, Aries, okay? Because what they're saying is if you get caught up in trying to be perfect, if you get caught up in trying to be someone that you truly aren't, then you're not going to get to where you want to go. You're going to end up not making conscious choices. So this is the obstacle. The obstacle is that you really need to allow yourself to dream. Listen to your intuition. And here's the thing, your intuition is that right side of your brain. It truly is the right side of your brain. And you have to really utilize that part of your brain, because that is what keeps the infinite, right? It's what keeps the impossible alive. Now, what is your support? Justice. Okay, so this tells me that no matter what transpires this month here, Aries, everything is going to balance itself out. Everything is going to work itself out. You're not really going to have to worry about things falling apart, things not working in your favor, because you do have the Wheel of Fortune. And I feel this is working in your favor. So understand that no matter what it looks like, even in the moment when you get caught up in the illusion, remind yourself, everything is working out for me. Everything is working out for me. If that's something you have to repeat to yourself here, Aries, just repeat it to yourself. Now, what is your action? Page of Pentacles. So this tells me that the ideas as they come, as opportunities are presented to you, it is important for you to see everything as an opportunity. Even if you make a choice that felt off and it didn't really give you what you thought it was going to give you, it is still an opportunity, and you must see it as an opportunity because it still taught you something, right? I feel that all of these ideas and all of these inspirations, as they come to you, it's important for you to plant them, right? Because the more that you continue to nurture your vision and feed your vision and plant and soil and till, the more you're going to get out of it. You're going to watch it grow and expand and move. And I feel that that's going to be really important for you. Now, what is your advice and your encouragement? So you had two cards that popped out here, Aries. You have the High Priestess here, and then the Nine of Wands popped out. So this is what this tells me. The High Priestess speaks about our intuition, needing to have faith in our intuition and trusting our intuition, even when we don't know what it's going to look like, even when we don't know what we're doing or what path we're actually going on. It's about learning to trust the process, okay? The Nine of Wands really speaks to me about all of the things that you have worked so hard for, you are going to overcome. Any challenges that you might face, you will overcome them. You will charge through. You will move past any blockages, obstacles, or challenges, because even though you yourself might not be able to see past a specific challenge or an obstacle, your higher self can. Right? This is why you have to learn to trust your higher self, trust your gut instincts, because even in this physical moment, even though you might not know how taking this specific path is going to lead you towards where you want to be, you still have to dream. And you still have to allow yourself to say anything is possible. And as long as I continue to push forward and move forward, I will continue to be successful and achieve what it is I'm trying to achieve. And I feel that's important because here with the Ace of Swords, it's going to give you a lot of clarity and insight. I feel that this is truth, right? You're going to have that victory, and I feel that's what's important here. The Seven of Wands is really about you needing to stand in your power. You needing to understand that every experience gives you an opportunity to stand up for yourself and to say, this is what I'm desiring, this is what I'm wanting, and I deserve that, right? And with this Knight of Cups, I really feel that what that's saying is that, you know, when you can truly charge forward with your truest intentions, you're going to get exactly that. Because the more that you love what you're doing, the more energy and effort you're going to put into it. And that is the most important thing. So let's go ahead and see what additional information Spirit has for you here, Aries. What additional information and insight can you offer Aries this month, Spirit? What additional information and insight can you offer Aries this month? All right. So you got number 11, which is remembrance. And I absolutely love this. Every time I see 11, what it reminds me of is it reminds me of an awakening code. This is you remembering who you are, remembering your greatest potential, you remembering that you are powerful, that you could create anything. This is really about you remembering. And because of all of the major arcana cards that you have here, this is really like true higher power activation for you. So here's what number 11 remembrance means. Recall your soul truth. You are ready to live your life from the wisdom of your heart. You may have been citing 1111 as a reflection of this. If not, you can expect to be receiving this sign soon. You may see it on a clock, a phone number, a receipt, or in a dream. With this wisdom, fresh and innovative ideas will flow into your mind as new ways to live your life. No one else has to change their ways, only you. Live from your heart, be an inspiration, and discover a new world. Some call 1111 an awakening code. You must have awoken on some level to receive it. It is a sign that you are much more than you think you are. 1111 has many different explanations because we are all asking different questions. There is no right or wrong meaning. But at the heart of 1111 is a loving, intelligent energy that will always encourage you towards your soul, where you will remember the truth of you. Aries, this is an absolutely beautiful message. I really feel that this is truly your time. This is your time to truly become awakened to your soul purpose, what you are truly meant to do here, and to charge full ahead in towards that destiny of yours and claim what is rightfully yours. So Aries, I want to thank you so much for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you next time with your new message. Namaste, guys.